Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool and we've got snow. Check this out, look at these palm trees here. Looks almost tropical here in Blackpool if it wasn't for this dusting of snow we've got here. Check this out, I'm at Oxford Square. Yeah, this is Oxford Square and Waterloo Road. Yeah, just outside the Martin Institute there, that's an old building there, look. The old Martin Institute, 1895 it's got on there when they laid the foundation stone. How about that, eh? Very, very popular venue here in Blackpool. And I just want to do something before I carry on. Okay, now before I go any further, I just want to check just how much snow Blackpool has had. What does that measure? Well, it's a most of 2023. Yeah, so this is definitely the worst snowfall of 2023. We're just looking towards the busy junction there, Oxford Square, like I say. Very busy junction here in Blackpool. Just over here we've got an Aldi. It used to be Thomas Motors over there back in the olden days. And that used to be, where the Aldi is there, it used to be the Oxford Hotel and pub there. And there also used to be a windmill over here. Yeah, Martin Windmill. Was it Grace Martin Windmill? I can't remember the name of it. There used to be a windmill there before my time. And what I thought I'd do in this video is we'll head down to the Promenade and we'll see what it's like down there, shall we? I don't think that there'll be any snow on the Promenade, but we'll see. I'll talk you through some stuff along the way. I'll tell you what, it's really, really noisy. The sun's been up for about an hour. We're looking towards Carpet Place there, but that's where the windmill used to be before my time. I'm going to make my way all the way to the Promenade. It's quite a long walk. Check out this place on the corner of Vicarage Lane. Look at that there, Oxford Place. That's old, isn't it? How about that, eh? Yeah. It's going back a while, this, isn't it? We've also got a shout out for this barber's here. Very, very good barbers here in Blackpool. Bespoke Barber Shop there, check it out. That used to be Stuart's. He ran it for a very long time, Stuart, but it's been taken over now, and that is an excellent barber's here in Blackpool. Highly recommended. So we're making our way down Waterloo Road. I'm going to head all the way to the Promenade. We're right at the top end here because Waterloo Road comes to an end at Oxford Square and it turns into Whitegate Drive. So as you can see, we've got a bit of a dusting of snow. It's nothing to write home about. This is probably about as bad as it gets here in Blackpool. It's surprising that Blackpool hasn't ground to a halt after 2 millimetres of snow, isn't it really? It looked really nice actually. It did look really nice to have a nice coating of snow. Bed shop on the corner there, Berry's Beds. Best prices in Lancashire. Can't go wrong. Just going past a convenience store here. This used to be a Studio D photography there. And then it was a furniture store for a while. So Waterloo Road does go back some way and we're heading towards Spen Corner. Spen Corner, that's Spen Dyke. And it was Spen Dyke where Blackpool got its name from. The black pool, the water from Spen Dyke. We're just looking over towards Martin Library. That used to be my local library, that. But as you know, a lot of old libraries have, well, they're not going anymore. That's been turned into flats, that one. Yeah, it's been turned into flats. Martin Branch Library. So there you go. Waterloo Road has even got trees. Look, there's a tree over there. We're just going past this road here. This is called Rectory Road. Look at that there. Look at that sunshine. Whoa, that's deadly, that is. Oh, you can't even see where you're going up there. Wow. But we are heading towards Spen Corner. Yeah, a major junction. Another major junction. Named after the dyke which runs underneath it and all the way to Manchester Square, and it was the black peaty water from Spen Dyke where Blackpool got its name. Back in around about 1602 was when Blackpool was first written down at the Spen Parish Church. There was a birth registered at the parish church in Spen, 1602, and it was a couple who lived by the Blackpool. There you go, we're just coming up to Spen Corner now. Yeah, Waterloo Road is really, really busy, just looking back there on where I came from. We're just opposite a road called Wood Park Road there, and check out this sign here. All areas here. Look at this, Spen Corner. This is it, folks. Spen Dyke is where Blackpool got its name from. And we're just by the old Methodist church here. I say old, it's not really that old. It's not an old church. Martin Methodist Church. My mum and dad got married here. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not in use anymore. Here's a look inside here. I remember when this garden used to be kept really, they do actually look after it. They are looking after it, whoever owns it, just sort of keeping on top of it, you know. But yeah, the church itself is no longer in use, I'm afraid. What's going to happen to it? Anybody interested? There's the number there. If you want to take over this church or do something with it. But anyway, here we are at Spen Corner. Check this out. I'll tell you what, it's so busy here at Spen Corner, this junction. We're looking down Horside Lane here to the left. Some buildings on the corner. As I look this way, that's Martin Drive. That takes you sort of towards the airport area and Pleasure Beach if you're going that way. It was the old route for the illuminations. Just over here on the corner is a building that used to have, I think it was Thomas Motors, used to have Jaguars in there back in the olden days. E-type Jaguars. Down there is Waterloo Road. We're heading straight down that way. And just to the right there is Waterloo School, my old primary school. And if I look this way, down Ansdell Road, you might just be able to see the tower. Oh, we've got trouble. Oh dear. I don't know if you can see, but on that building over there, on the corner, just above the signs for the road, they've got a plaque that says Spen Corner. I'm not sure if that's an original plaque, but yeah, there's a plaque up there that says Spen Corner. So there you go, folks. Spen Corner, where Spen Dyke runs underneath all the way to Manchester Square, where Blackpool got its name from. And now that's Waterloo Primary School just over there. My old school, that. It actually looks a bit more white around here, you know. Look at this here, look. Check this out. Oh, look, a cat. I think I've got enough cats, so we'll leave that one. So we're heading straight down Waterloo Road. It's a straight line now all the way to the Promenade, and just to the left here we've got some advertising boards. I think there used to be houses there, you know, but I think the houses were knocked down due to subsidence. That's a bit of a problem here in Blackpool. Quite a lot of subsidence, quite a lot of houses that have, you know, subsided quite a bit, and a fair few that have had to be knocked down, I can remember. Now as we look over the road here, there's a chemist, a drive-through chemist. That chemist, this used to be a mobile garage. It was a mobile petrol station, and it had a garage connected to it, and the guy that ran the garage, he was a bit of an interesting character. I remember taking my car to him once, and I'd done something to it, and he had a go at me. He said, "Well, what have you done to it?" I tried to fix something. There's something to do with the points, and I made a right cock up of it. And when I took it to him, he started shouting at me. He said, "What have you done to it?" Anyway, that was that. Row of shops over here. There used to be some sweet shops here that we used to go to, tuck shops. Long gone. I'll just head over the road, because there is one place that's been here for, well, since I was at school. And it's this one here, the tape recorder centre. Look at this here. It's even got a new sign on it. I've never seen this shop open. The tape recorder centre. Can't see much in it. This is Waterloo Road, and there used to be a post office here on the corner. It's been a couple of other things since. It's been like a dessert place, an ice cream place. It's now a food on the go. Let's carry on. There's a little look back where I came from, down Waterloo Road towards the east. I'm just opposite Dunelch Road here. There used to be a hardware shop on either side of this. It was called Watkinson's. You had a paint shop on one side and like a joinery shop on the other. Watkinson's, yeah. That was before B&Q became massive, you know, B&Q's and the big out-of-town places. There's not many of those independent places around now. But I just want to mention something as well that I have mentioned before, just in case anyone didn't see it, that the Nolans used to live here on Waterloo Road. They lived in a house in that block over there. The Nolans. This is where they used to live, here on Waterloo Road. But we're coming up to another junction now with St Anne's Road and Central Drive. Just up here. That's the Gatehouse Centre there. We're just at the junction now, and there's another barber's here. Check this out, Richard's. This has always been popular, this place here, yeah. I used to go there when I was younger, Richard's Barbers, yeah. Very, very popular barbers. So this is the junction now. St Anne's Road on the left, and on the right here is Central Drive, and you can see the massive Waterloo pub there. The Waterloo music venue is an awesome place to go if you want to see good rock music. You can't go anywhere better in Blackpool than the Waterloo Music Bar. They've made a really, really good job of it. Now, some of you might be aware that the Waterloo was famous for Crown Green bowling, and it's got the stadium at the back of the pub for Crown Green bowling. All the greats of the bowling world used to come here to the Wembley of bowls, the Waterloo, but unfortunately times have changed a little bit now, and bowling has fallen out of favour now, so it doesn't look good for the bowling future, I'm afraid. Just going past some shops now, and these look a little bit tatty actually. Look at it there. Bit of a mess along here, really, isn't it? Carl Smith Cars just up here. We're now coming up to the new ambulance station. We'll be able to have a look at that and see how they're doing there. Just across the road is the Gurkha Buffet, the best buffet restaurant in Blackpool. Sorry about the traffic noise. Oh God, it's so busy. And just across from the Gurkha, this is where they've rebuilt the ambulance depot. Look at this. It's been rebuilt. All shiny and new. How about that, eh? Looks a bit different now, doesn't it? So there you go, the new ambulance hub here in Blackpool. Pretty fancy that, isn't it? I know it's a bit hard to see in the looking towards the sun there, but now we've got this place here, Farm Foods. It used to be, it was an Aldi, I think, for a while, and then it shut down. I thought they were going to demolish it actually, but now it's a Farm Foods. So I'm heading up the bridge now towards where the old South railway station used to be. Just up here. Here's a quick look around. There's Farm Foods over there. We've got this walkway going down here. Looks a bit treacherous actually. Look at that there. Looking down now over Blackpool South car park. And I actually think that, was it South Station that used to be over there opposite Station Road, and this one was called Waterloo Station? I'm not really sure. But there's no building here anymore. There used to be a massive building there, and it used to have a model railway in it as well. Awesome. Anyway, let's carry on. Here's a quick look the other way towards the north, and you can see Blackpool Tower up there. This is where the railway used to come into Central Station. How about that? And by the way, those climbing frames on the right hand side, I've never ever seen anybody climbing those climbing frames. But anyway, that's just looking back down the hill, and we're going to carry on now, just looking over the road there where the building used to be, the railway station, long gone. We're not too far from the Promenade now. Just going to head back over the road again. There's a little block here just down by the station, and this used to be a toilet block here, yeah, toilet block here there. Very fancy building, isn't it? I remember when a couple of homeless sisters used to live in there. I just had to look up the name, didn't I? It used to be the Palladium, and I think it might have been the Apollo later in its life, that bingo hall there, but it's now owned by Howard Plant, and he's turned it into different businesses. So there you go. And Ford Sale Rooms, yeah, Ford Sale Rooms. That's been there a long time. Anyway, we're not that far from the Promenade now, and this is the main shopping drag right here. This is the junction with Lytham Road. So there you go, that's looking down Lytham Road. We can see the tower there. That's looking north down Lytham Road, and just here on the corner we've got a William Hills. This has been here as long as I can remember, and this is now the main shopping drag here on Waterloo Road. It was all done out. How long ago was it? Was it the millennium or something like that when they redid it all? Tried to bring some life back into it, and not sure if it really worked because it struggled quite a bit. Here's a little look down Waterloo Road where I came from, so just give you a little pan just to see. It's really, really quiet, and like I said, it's struggled, Waterloo Road. It's really, really struggled. And I'm actually running out of memory on this card. I can't believe it, so I'm going to have to rush the rest of this video, I'm afraid. But we're getting very close to the Promenade now. We're just close to the old post office there. Look at that massive building, that post office there. And we're about to go past, look at this here, the Crafty Bear. Check it out, the Crafty Bear micro pub here on Waterloo Road. Check it out. Shop Mark, that's a new place as well. Looks good in there. That's the Bull pub over there. They used to have smudges outside there back in the olden days, one of many places I suppose. Smudges were old photographers that used to take your picture in the street, and they were called smudges because when they gave you the photographs after developing them, they often put smudges on the photographs. Anyway, we're at the Promenade now. Is there any snow? We're almost at the Promenade now. I'll just pan round to show you. Looking down Waterloo Road there, the junction with Bond Street, and here we've got the Hart store, the former Hart store and former Woolworths store. This building again is owned by Howard Plant. He wants to turn it into a car park, I think. And just over here we've got Notary Arnie's, the most famous ice creams in Blackpool. And we've finally made it as we walk past the Dutton Arms pub. We're here at the Promenade. Is there any snow on Blackpool Promenade? Let's find out, shall we? And look at it. There's no white here on Blackpool Promenade, I'm afraid. Well, maybe just a little bit here. I'm just crossing the tram tracks. Straight across from Waterloo Road. This is where the windmill used to be. Who remembers the windmill? It used to be just up here, the windmill that they used to light up. It was a mock windmill. Here's a look around. Looking down towards the Pleasure Beach. And here's looking back towards where I came from, Waterloo Road. And look at this over here. Just looks a little bit frosty, doesn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what though, the view over the lakes is awesome. Okay, the sun's shining pretty bright now, but I can't feel any heat at all. Anyway, before I finish, I just want to show you this awesome view of the snow-capped fells of the Lake District. Check this out. Just look at that view there. We're looking up towards the north and west there, and I don't know if you can see that, but the Lake District looks absolutely awesome. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again on the next one.